Obviously, the arts technology that has been used over in, that's a My1 technology, over in polypropylene pipes, which are actually being used over in a heavy chemical industry, making a Singapore right across Dwarka Express. First heli taxi services that are coming over in this area. Property rates will go nothing less than 50 to 60,000 rupees per square feet.
Konnichiwa viewers, welcome to HouseyPoint.com. I am Hina Kaul, and so today we will be deep diving into India's first Indo-Japanese real estate development called Kusumi City. Kusumi City is spread across 33 acres of the land, and Kusumi is a joint venture between Indian firm Krishna Automobiles and Sumitomo Corporation of Japan. Sumitomo Corporation has a legacy of over 400 years. Kusumi, where Kri means creative and Sumi means fine living. And let's talk about Sumitomo, which is Japan's #1 company. Sumitomo was founded in early 1600s, where they initially started with medicine, and moving on later in 1800s, they ventured into mining and copper, and later in 1900th century they stepped into real estate construction. Until date they have delivered more than 400 projects across the world, and currently they are into 72 different business verticals. Sumitomo has delivered many major projects in countries like US, Japan, China, Indonesia, and few of their major projects are the Tokyo Towers in Japan, then Jinbocho building in Japan, and moving on to US, they have also made Town Lake. You must be excited and you must be eager to know why one should invest in Kusumi. So this is the most and the biggest USP of Kusumi, because Kusumi is presenting Delhi, Gurgaon, NCR biggest clubhouse ever. This clubhouse is going to be 1,60,000 square feet. Yes, it's 1,60,000 square feet, and Kusumi is spending whooping 250 crores. Yes, 250 crores on the clubhouse. Expansive clubhouse name is Cascade. As you can see, the exterior of this clubhouse, they have been given a cascading effect. And if you talk about the stories, so this clubhouse is built on 5 stories, but as this is a double heighted, so approximately you will be getting 10 floors. And let's talk about the amenities. The other amenities which you will be getting is, as you can see, there are multiple swimming pools here. So when you go for swimming, and most of the time kids come and they bother you, so here Cascade is providing you a separate swimming pool for the kids, and you will be seeing lot of green landscapes, lot of waterscapes throughout and around the vicinity of the clubhouse. Another plethora of amenities which you're gonna get in Cascade is the multiple banquet hall. You will be getting pre-function area. You will be getting PDRs. PDRs is your public dining area. Suppose you have your expat guests, you have your expat colleagues, and you want to have a special dining experience for them. So Cascade will be providing you PDRs where you can host your black tie dinners, and you will be getting multiple dining options. You will be getting Japanese restaurant, you will be getting different cuisine restaurants, and you will be getting the teppanyaki special Japanese chefs as well. So you can have your Japanese culinary delights. You want to hear about more amenities? You will be getting gyms, you will be getting spas, salon, movie theater rooms, you will be getting business center rooms, you will be getting meeting rooms, you will be getting private terrace dinings as well. So do you want me to go on? But I want you to come and visit the sales gallery of Kusumi to know more about this expansive clubhouse. And Kusumi is giving you the option to become a Cascadian. Kusumi and Cascade is catering to your leisurely needs as well. You can go outdoors, you have acres of green landscapes where you can come for walk. You have private sitting areas, you will be having gazebos, you have a special walking podiums where you can relax with your family and enjoy the fresh breath in the greens, where you can sell your property, where you can rent your property without any brokerage. Also, if you're looking for an exclusive discount to buy any property, if you want to resell your property, if you want to do any fresh purchase, HouseyPoint.com has exclusive discounts for you, and we have more than 700 inventories for you. So Prateek, welcome to HouseyPoint.com, and as we have heard about Kusumi a lot, and lot of real estate moguls and end users are talking about Kusumi, so I would like to ask you about the phases that Kusumi has launched since 2019, and we have seen that phase 1 and phase 2 was an immense success. So could you please let us know more about the phases that Krisumi has launched? And since the beginning, if you can give us a brief to our viewers.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to discuss about my particular project.
Okay.
First of all, for any particular project, location makes over a big difference, big impact out over in.
Correct.
So as to the location, if I talk about, we are bang on to this particular location, which is called the Central Peripheral Road.
Okay.
Now, Central Peripheral Road is the elevated highway, 90 meters highway, which has been designed to connect Dwarka, the National Highway and Dwarka Expressway together. Okay. So we are facing entirely towards Central Peripheral. We are a monopoly project facing towards the Central Peripheral in the uber luxury segmentation.
Okay.
So since it is a TOD, transit oriented development land parcel, we have a 33 acre of a residential land parcel. We are coming up with a tower wise opportunity which gives over an appreciation to the clientele. As first project that we have launched was a waterfall residences. We had 433 families who's going to be taking over a position very soon.
I have a question. So this was launched in 2019. So as we all know that Krisumi pledges to quality, timely delivery and customer fulfillment. And we have also heard that you are going to deliver this project before the possession. Is it true?
Ma'am, this was actually been started the construction since we understand 2019 the COVID came up. This actually the construction started in 2021.
Okay.
We already have the position OC in hand. We have already started the position journey for this particular opportunity.
Okay.
So very soon.
One more question. Just now somebody has called me because she has already bought a house here. So she was asking me, Hina, when I'm going to, come with my belongings here and when can I stay here?
Ma'am, as I've already mentioned, the position journey has already been started. We have already started calling on the clientele who booked the units over in the past.
Okay.
Maximum, I believe, April onwards is what you're going to see over the occupancy will start to shift over in the property as well.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this waterfall residences being one of our legacy project, we started in 2019 with 3 towers as a module over here. This is Tower C, which is ground plus 32. Then we have the ground plus 24 as a structure and ground plus 27.
Okay.
So this was a core to 4 apartments and core to 5 apartment concept along with the penthouses, 12 penthouses that we had over in the top.
Okay.
Starting in the range of around 4,000 square feet to 6,000 square feet, the penthouse have been offered.
Okay.
In a simplex setup, we have given a 2-bedroom setup, which was around 1,455 to 1,478 square feet. Then we had over in a 3-bedroom setup, which was 1955 square feet out over here. And we had a 3+S combination, which was a 2529 square feet of the opportunity that was given in.
Okay.
With this catering out and we have given one of the most luxurious clubhouse surrounded entirely with this particular belt. All the 3 towers are.
And I've heard that the clubhouse is not, just restricted to this area. It has been spanned throughout the wall
3 towers, yes.
So that was another USP that you will be getting the clubhouse throughout your building, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So from your gymnasium to your neat store to your spa area to your squash court to the banquets hall, as well as restaurant facility, as well as your Zen garden area.
Okay.
Everything is comprising out over in this 36,000 square feet of a clubhouse. Now that's going to be the drop-off area.
So is the clubhouse ready?
The clubhouse has very much been ready. We're going to be will be operational very soon for this one.
Okay.
Also, it comes with a separate entrance and exit that you've been getting from the CPR.
Okay.
It's a separate entrance and exit that you've been getting over here.
So can we say that Krisumi is located at a junction where you will be getting connected to multiple highways?
Very much, ma'am.
Correct. Right. You will be getting connected to CPR, SPR, NH8, Dwarka and what else?
National Highway.
National Highway.
Yes. So as you've been aware, ma'am, that once we finish this particular road, Central Peripheral Road,
Okay.
it's a 1.8 kilometers highway. It connects over into a clover leaf out over here.
Okay.
So if you've been going straight, you connect yourself towards the SPR.
Okay.
Take over a little left out from over here. You'll be connected to the National Highway.
Okay.
Internals to the Gurgaon area, the new sectors that have been established.
Okay.
And going to the multi-utility corridor. We are in the bang-on locations towards that.
Okay.
We can also counter us as a national highway project because we are just 1.8 kilometers internal out over here.
Okay, nice.
Is it?
Also, Pratik, I've heard that when you launched your phase 2 Waterfall Suites and you came up with 320 units, right?
Yes.
And in 2 days, you got 1,200 plus EOIs.
Correct.
And you were sold out in 2 days.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it true?
Yes, ma'am. It's very much
Okay.
true, ma'am.
Yeah.
So we have launched over in 10 apartments floor concept, as you can see over in that particular tower.
Okay.
With a configuration of 921, 980 and 1182 square feet. We have launched over in a studio tower, 10 apartments per floor concept. This is purely on the residential FSI that we have given in.
Okay.
With an 18,000 square feet of a dedicated clubhouse will be utilized only for the people who's going to be staying over in that suites tower.
As Waterfall Suites 2 was a major success and it was sold out in just 2 days. So that's why Krisumi is back with phase 4 of Waterfall Suites. So Prateek is going to give me more details about phase 4. We will get back to phase 3 also, but as we are talking about the studio apartments, so let's focus on phase 4 first.
Sure.
Yes.
So, ma'am, as you already mentioned that we had a successful response over in Waterfall Suites.
Yeah.
So we have launched over in a ground plus 47 structure, again with the Suites Tower this time.
Okay.
Again, this comes with 10 apartments per floor configuration, wherein we have been giving you this time 1012 square feet, which are been facing towards the amenity area.
Okay.
Similarly, 2 units have been facing to the central periphery.
So total how many units are coming?
10 apartments per floor plate, 450 units is what we have in the suites apart from the penthouses.
Okay.
So ma'am, as you've been aware that usually when we talk about a studio apartment,
Yeah.
they are primarily on the commercial belt that you get over in.
Yes.
Now this is coming with the residential FSI. So in case if you want to be availing the home loan facility,
Okay.
it will run as per your home loan on the residential FSI itself.
Okay.
Also, in case you want to, for the maintenance particular part, maintenance would also charge as per residential FSI itself.
Okay.
So this is one of the advantages of the Suites Tower, as we understand that once the expats who's been coming over in India,
Yeah.
they prefer such kind of a concept, which is a smaller sort of setup.
Because
This is-
Japanese also believe in that.
Provided Koreans as well, so that's wherein obviously it would be very beneficial for such kind of people. Now here,
Suppose someone is bachelor and they have moved, they have to transfer to another city. So they always
prefer.
prefer to look for the studio apartment.
Correct, ma'am.
Correct.
So here, as was mentioned, that the configuration that we're giving this time is with 1 bedroom with 2 washroom and 1 bedroom with 1 washroom concept.
Okay.
So we have sizes from 940 up till 1172 square feet.
Okay.
There are very, very limited inventories that are available over in this sort of a setup.
Okay.
If somebody still wants to book,
So you're
they
saying
can
you're
get some.
almost sold out.
Almost sold out, but then we have certain units that have been available. One can easily book over in. For the details, we can work over it.
So you can get in touch with housypoint.com and we will figure out if we have any units left for you.
Now, it's time for the studio. Let me just put over in that the advantage a client gets over in that they also includes with the Cascades membership.
Yeah, that's the best benefit one is gonna get in the studio apartment, that you will be getting lifetime access to the Whooping Clubhouse, which I'm gonna give more details in the next. And Prateek, now let's talk about the phase 3, which was launched in May 2024, which is Waterside Residences from Krisumi. And could you please give me more details about the phase 3?
Sure.
Yeah.
So in this particular phase, we have launched over in 3 towers with the name of Waterside Residences.
Okay.
The first tower that you see is a ground plus 35 as a structure.
Okay.
We shall go to 4 apartments.
Okay.
The 2 of them are facing towards the amenities. Now this is primarily in the location of northwest. What you've been getting from the balcony
Okay.
are all face out towards northwest.
Okay.
Similarly, we have 2 units at the back, which are facing towards southeast.
Okay. So is that going to be 2 to a core?
Now these are 4 apartments per floor plate.
Okay.
2 are facing this side, 2 are facing at the back of the side.
Okay.
So like corner area, 4 apartments that you have in. It's all 3 plus S setup, which is 2700 square feet.
Okay.
Now in the simplex setup, this is what we have. Apart from that, we have the penthouses which are at the top.
So Prateek, in 3 towers, how many palatial penthouses we are gonna get?
We have 12 penthouses over in this.
Okay.
We have already sold in 4, I think, out of which 8 are still being available, out of which we are in opening as a project opportunity. We currently been holding 1 single penthouse that we can help you in a
And what's
sale.
the square size?
It's close to 54, 53 square feet.
Okay.
So that's the penthouse in WR1 that I can
So
offer.
only one penthouse.
One single penthouse is what is in there. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So also one question. So as you say, water side. So like, will we be getting any water side view from our apartment?
Ma'am, well, basically, yes. So basically, as water considered to be the most purest element. Now, Japanese personally believe in that while you cross any sort of a water body,
Yeah.
you get a positivity in your entire day schedule.
Correct.
So that is why the project that you see over in are with the name of water over here. We have n number of water bodies over here, and for specifically water side, if I talk about, you get at the initial, there's a toddler pool area. There is an artificial lake also that has been given of 1.5 kilometer.
Okay.
A streaming area for yoga and meditation.
Okay.
The main swimming pool with the bar facility.
Okay.
And plus, you'll also get the swimming pool facility and the heated swimming pool facility in the Cascades Club as
So
well.
you're saying all these amenities we are gonna get beyond and other than the clubhouse
Yes,
as well.
yes.
Oh, nice. So
this
that's
is
another
on a Japanese
USP.
courtyard that has been made in.
Okay,
Yes.
so all right. So as you will be taking a stroll in the morning, you will be walking through a lot of water cascading, and I've heard that you are providing a lot of green landscaping as well, right? Okay.
So now moving out to the other two towers,
Yeah.
we've already covered WR1, which
Yeah.
is the 2700 square feet exclusive tower.
Okay.
Now where you see this tower, this is WR2, which is ground plus
Hold on.
39.
So how many floors you're gonna get in this?
This is ground plus 39,
Ground plus 39 and
and
this
this is ground plus 43.
ground plus 43.
Yes.
Okay. And this is going to like how much apartments per floor?
So this is 6 apartments per floor that we are giving over to you.
Okay.
In 6, what we have in the corner area is 1925 square feet.
Okay.
Okay. This is a 2 plus study that we
So you call it 2 LDK.
2 LDK plus study is
Because in Japanese they don't use the term bedroom, 2 bedroom and all.
Yes.
They use 2 LDK, 3 LDK and
yes. So it's living, dining and kitchen that has been represented as way.
Okay.
So this is a 2 LDK plus study as an opportunity we are giving you.
Okay.
The centric that you see over here, now these are all your 2 bedroom setup, which is 1740 square feet.
1740 square feet for 2 LDK.
2 bedroom setup.
Plus suite.
Pure 2 bedroom.
Okay.
Pure 2 bedroom setup, what you've been.
Okay. So you have different typologies
Yes.
for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the centrics that you see over here,
Hmm.
this is 02 number lane. Now this is a 2 plus study again with 1964 square feet.
Okay. 2 LDK plus
Plus
study.
yes.
Okay.
Now, as every opportunity, there are some specifications to it. While I have mentioned for a 2 plus S setup, now as you see on the corner area over there, now this is the corner setup. Again, over in this tower as well, this is a corner setup.
Correct.
Once is what you've been getting is the corner area.
Corner is the biggest one.
Yes.
It's again 2 LDK or 3 LDK?
2 plus S setup, 1925.
Okay.
As an advantage, what you get is that first of all, this is going to be facing over for a next opportunity with the forest area.
Okay.
It's a dense forest that we have been coming with over here. So
Guys, you're gonna get a forest view here.
So 1925 will get you that particular view, one
Okay.
of the most beautiful views. So these becomes one of the most primary units in today's date.
Okay.
Okay. For the advantage to a 2 bedroom setup, if I talk about, as we see in Gurgaon NCR, most of the nuclear families who've been coming as an husband wife been working together,
Yeah.
they prefer such kind of an investments over in the resale model and a primary opportunity as well.
Okay.
Now, over in a 2 bedroom setup, as first developer, I have given a 10 by 15 of a master bedroom along with 6 by 4 of a dresser area.
Oh, nice.
So in a 2 bedroom setup, what you've been getting is a very lucrative size. That's what I've been offering you in a 2 bedroom setup.
Okay.
And usually other developers obviously synchronize your spaces in 2 bedroom. I have given a very decent space in a 2 bedroom.
Okay.
In a 2 plus S setup, which is a 02 number lane, which is a 1964 square feet. These are 2 side apartments. Wherein one, as in northwest, we've been getting the amenity facings from your main master balcony.
Okay.
Also, apart from that, the second bedroom balcony is facing the southeast.
Okay.
So what you get is a natural sunlight as well, as well as what you've been getting is the amenity facing out as well.
Wow.
So this is what the advantage, what you've been getting from 02. So I've already mentioned the advantages of all the particular unit. I will take you to the 3 bedroom concept as well.
Yeah. So guys, we are going to showcase you now the 3 LDK.
As a 3 LDK setup, we have these units which are available.
So this is the frontage, right?
Yes, this is the frontage.
This is the front view of your building.
So what you've been getting is a 2260 square feet. This is one unit. This is second unit. So it's one tower. And again, similarly, this is one unit. And this is second unit.
So this is 3 LDK plus S?
No, it's a pure 3 bedroom setup without a servant area.
Okay.
If somebody wants a servant, he can opt
And what's
for
the
3 plus S.
so what's the size of this?
2260 square feet is what I've been offering you in a pure 3 bedroom setup.
Okay.
Okay. All 3 bedroom setup that you see as an advantage are facing towards southeast.
Okay.
So you will get the natural sunlight entirely in the entire daytime for you.
That's a nice thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is 3 bedroom, this is 3 plus S, and the frontage is covering as a 2 and 2 plus S.
2 and.
Let me tell you, in the ultra luxury segmentation, I am an only developer who has an availability in a 2 and 2 plus S setup, which is the most lucrative units in purchase, provided be a resale market or provided be a fresh unit. This is the most lucrative opportunity.
So guys, if you want to know more details about the phase 3, then you must come to the sales gallery, which is in sector 36A, and you will get more details from Pratik. Also, Pratik, I've heard that you have kept a few more land for the upcoming residential projects. So can you give us more details on that?
Ma'am, we going to be coming up with the other phases as well, multiple phases. So very soon you're going to have our new launch that would be available in the market.
Okay.
Obviously, with more lucrative benefits, more lucrative.
I think you
opportunities.
must come with studio apartments again because that was a hit for you, right? And I think a lot of people are eyeing and they want you to launch another studio apartments because they just sold like that, right?
That I cannot disclose in, but whatever that has been coming, Krasumi comes with its own benefits, its own facilities to it.
Correct.
I'm sure that we're going to be coming up in is something that would be really been accepted by the market.
Okay.
And will be one of the finest of the opportunity that you can get.
So guys, keep watching housypoint.com. We will be giving you more updates on Krasumi new launches as well. Also, Krasumi pledges to quality, and we have heard that Krasumi is using AMF technology and they have hired Japanese team for the quality assurance, and they also do multiple audit in order to keep a check on the quality assurance. So Pratik, I would like to ask you about the quality check that Krasumi is following.
Sure. So ma'am, first of all, the apartments that we are giving over in, ma'am, obviously the RC technology that has been used over in, that's a My1 technology, that is what we have used over in, the mono polyframing that has been put over in that. So that's one of the top line in the quality that has been provided. Internally also we have done some modifications out over in providing the cementing grids.
Okay.
Out,
So I have heard that this is going to be a pillarless construction.
Ma'am, yes, obviously with the RC technology you get over in a pillarless, so you don't get any sort of centric pillars over in the apartment.
Okay.
Apart, majorly if you see the apartment troubles, it comes over the pipelines.
Okay.
Usually the seepage troubles that comes in, that is the major, reasonings for any apartment. To avoid the seepage trouble, we haven't used over in a PVC pipes over here. We have used over in a polypropylene pipes, which are actually being used over in a heavy chemical industry.
Okay.
As you understand.
Upgraded in that say. Okay.
So in usually chemical industry, where we see over in that there's a lot of free flow of water work that happens in. Obviously, polypropylene pipes has much more better age and they protected from any sort of a seepage trouble in the apartment.
Okay.
In fact, as entire apartment comes with the wooden flooring, it's an engineered wooden flooring that has been provided to you.
Okay.
Termite proofing as well as seepage proofing has already been done while giving the entire wooden flooring over to you.
Okay.
Apart from that, we also give a writing certification when it comes to providing the switches, when it comes to the door handles.
Okay.
So we're giving over writing warranties over on that, including our pipes that has been put over in. It's a 5 years writing warranties that we're giving over on that. So the clientele who's been coming and buying over an opportunity with us, obviously the reality of an apartment comes to see within the span of 6 months itself.
Correct.
So what we have been already covering the clientele with 5 years of warranties. So that is wherein we have been protecting our clientele from any sort of an issues which are going to be there when it comes to the construction particular part.
So in that way, Krasumi's quality assurance is a big hit.
Correct.
And if you talk about location, Krasumi is located on a very prime location. Krasumi itself is a junction which connects to major highways like NH48. It's a minute's drive. Your airport is just minutes away. KMP is just 15 to 20 minutes away. And if you talk about Dwarka, you are bang on CPR road which connects to Dwarka. So as we all know that Yashobhumi Convention Center and Bharat Vandana Park is on the verge of completion. So this area is going to cater to 27,000 HNIs every day. So this is going to be a very productive area. So Pratik, welcome back to housypoint.com again.
Thank you.
And I would like to ask you one question that we have all heard that Krasumi is sharing its boundary wall with Global City.
Correct.
And if you talk about the vicinity, in diagonally we have sector 88, which is a commercial hub. And we have also heard many developments are happening just across the road. I've heard that a heliport is also coming, then metro is coming, then ISBT is coming. So Pratik, would you give me more details about the development happening around Krasumi?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, right bang on towards CPR, there is a 220 acre of a land parcel,
Okay.
which is first of all converted into a green zone right now.
Okay.
It's been initially in a green zone. Expected as a proposal that's might convert into a golf course in coming time frame.
Oh, nice.
As very rightly mentioned, there is a heli taxi services that India's first heli taxi services that is coming over in this area.
Okay.
So people who wants to travel to different location and also will be a helpful while the Xavier airport will be operational. It would be very helpful at that time because
So, yeah,
a lot of people can easily travel from this location to Xavier airport.
So if you talk about public convenience, it is the most convenient location for you.
Correct. And apart from that, ma'am, there is an ISBT terminal. That's a multi-bus model services. Pan India is going to be operational from over in this particular location.
Okay.
Now, that's something which is bang on opposite to our particular opportunity.
Okay.
Also, as you've been aware, that right while we cross this particular National Highway 8, the Cloverleaf,
Yeah.
while the SPR starts in, there is a Cyber City 2 as a concept has also been announced by DLF
Yes.
coming in,
Yes.
which is going to be a 4 minutes drive from my particular property.
Okay.
Now coming at to the aspects of Global City, we are standing right now in Sector 36A, which is a bang-on area to the central peripheral.
Okay.
Right with this particular boundary wall, we have 4 major sectors. That's going to be Sector 36B, 37A, 37B, and partial of Sector 36. Now, this area comprises of 1,080 acre of an area, which is going to be converted into a global city.
Okay.
Now, what is global city? On a very layman terms, if I talk about, it is the 4 times advanced version what we see in Dubai as a business bay.
Okay.
You must be hearing Mr. Gadkari every time in his speech he's been announcing we are making a Singapore right across Dwarka Expressway.
Wow. Okay.
This is exactly what he's been referring out to. That's global city. Which
So
is
if you're
coming.
saying that this is going to be the next Singapore,
Correct.
So imagine if you invest today, how much appreciation you're going to get in the future.
Correct. As the history of global city, if we go over in, now this land parcel initially belongs to Reliance.
Okay.
Later HSIDC have taken it over from Reliance in 2012. So the idea is to make over an area wherein it's a work, play and live culture.
Okay.
So you will find residential opportunity in a 20% zone area, residential opportunity in global city, and 80% in commercialization is what you're going to be seeing over in.
Oh, nice.
Today, Global City is a live project. As per the reports of September 2024, there is a tender of 940 crore rupees has already been awarded for 570 acre of development.
Okay.
It's a 3-phase development that is coming over into this particular belt. Per acre cost, where the government is keeping 70 crore rupees, which I personally believe would be in the ratio of around 28,000 to 30,000 rupees per square feet,
Okay.
on which the lands have been purchased in. You can imagine what exactly the appreciation the client's going to get over in, while the global city will be entirely done over.
Wow, that's amazing.
So what you've been sitting right now, as I always mention, it's a diamond mine.
Exactly. Guys, Krisumi is located on a diamond mine.
So we just got to wait for a little time frame. If somebody is investing today, obviously the property is going to multiply. Since the commercialization is always bring over in the positive hub, residential prices have always increased because of the commercialization built in nearby. Now the commercials that have been establishing in this area, believe you me, the property rates will go nothing less than 50 to 60,000 rupees per square feet in coming 10 years time frame.
Okay, so Prateek, I will not take much time of yours. I just want to ask you one question.
Sure.
Why our audience invest in Krisumi?
Ma'am, Krisumi helps the investor in 4 major modules. We've already discussed about the location part. We are bang on to the location, which is one of the finest locations that we're
Location?
getting.
If you give me
Second.
some few pointers, what pointers you will give me?
Ma'am, location, obviously, we are connected to the Cloverleaf, which is a
Correct.
bang on location.
Yeah.
If you want to go towards Ambala Chandigarh Highway, going towards Golf Course for
So
Faridabad.
location 1, number 2,
Number 2, which is very obviously the construction quality that we've been promoting over here.
and using AMS technology.
And Japanese organized. So see,
Was that it's earthquake prone area too? That could be number 3.
Yeah.
And what else?
third most important criteria as a client, to the clients, we also help in a resale model. So we have a separate resale desk that gives a conformity to our clientele that whenever they have been entrusted to resell their particular units, we will gain a true value of their particular property.
And I would like to add the 5th point here is their expansive clubhouse where they are making a 1,60,000 square feet clubhouse and they will be spending whooping 250 crores on just the clubhouse, where few of the developers, they actually finish their project in that much money and that much money they are spending on the
your
clubhouse.
And most important thing is that we also help in a lease assistance model. Since we
Okay.
are a partial Japanese company,
Correct.
we have corporates wherein we assigning the expats to be staying over in these particular property as an assistance is what we're going to be providing over to the clients.
Okay.
So you can expect over in a good amount of ROI also that's going to be generated out over here.
Okay.
So your apartment, while you've been sitting over in abroad, your apartment is our responsibilities too, wherein we're going to be helping you out in the leasing model too.
And also, I've heard that you are providing complete transparency to the buyers. If somebody is sitting in Dubai, they have bought a property here, so you upload everything on your website. So your clients, your buyers, they can go to the website and check the quality, and they can also get updates on the website.
And it's a Japanese orientation, so you can understand that, in terms of every small aspects that we have been maintaining out over here, Japanese are involved throughout with us. There's a technical teams that have been doing the auditings every 3 months out over here. And
Yes.
so you can imagine as the perfection what Japanese keeps over here, we are been maintaining to the same particular standards. In transparencies, every single guidelines to the RERA we follow over here. In transparencies, everything that we commit over to the clients are been given in black and white. In transparencies, whatever that client requires it, we are maintaining that at to the best of the standard that has been possible.
No wonders, as I mentioned you earlier also, that Krisumi pledges to timely delivery, quality and customer fulfillment. Correct. Yes. All right. Thank you, Rasi, so much for giving us such an insight to your project.
Thanks.
But guys, if you want to know more about this, I'm sure there's so many things you want to know about this project. So please do come and visit the sales gallery of Trisumi, which is located in Sector 36A. Brilliant interiors of Trisumi is being done by number 2 architect company in the world, Nikisiki. And the stunning interiors are being done by Ayoma Nomura Design. So come yourself and discover the harmony of luxury living and holistic wellness at Trisumi. So HousyPoint.com will get you special discount. So do contact us today and keep watching HousyPoint.com. Subscribe us, like us, and do share your comments with us because your comments means a lot to us. Thank you for watching. Arigato.